The Orphanage is a visual effects and production company. We do a lot of work on feature film, commercials, music videos, things of that sort. We're all a pretty young bunch of guys. We're known for being on the bleeding edge, using Maya for 3D, applications like After Effects for compositing, Commotion for rotoscoping. We're all about being most efficient with off-the-shelf software.
As an artist just beginning to use Maya, it's clear to me that while Maya, on the one hand, has tons of features and will enable us to do very complex things, it doesn't feel overly complicated. And so there's no, I feel like there's nothing that'll burden me while working to prevent me from making these fantastic images.
The latest project that we've been working on Maya on the Mac is a music video for Bubba Sparks, and sort of our goal for that video was to have a muddy pickup truck shake like a dog, shake all the mud off, end up perfectly clean. So that was a pretty challenging test ground for us for Maya on the Mac, because it involved character animation of the truck, involved particles. We had to get the lighting right, the reflections and everything, so it was a really good testing ground for that new software. We've also recently been working on a project for Doug Chiang, who is the art director on Star Wars Episode 1. He has this personal project called Robota that we're in the process of working on a shot for that. It's basically a matte painting shot coming over a grassy hill and revealing a village built into the rocks. So that involves both matte painting and paint effects within Maya animation. So that's also been a really good test bed for Maya-specific technologies. These projects were sort of challenging and unique because of the fact that they utilize things that we really hadn't had to mess with before, flying mud off of the truck or blowing grass in the wind. These were things that really weren't possible before Maya on the Mac. To do on the Macintosh platform, you had to go to an Iris box or an NT machine. Now you can do all that stuff on the Mac with Maya very easily and with extremely high quality.
With the software packages we've used in the past, it's almost like trying to make a piece of sculpture with boxing gloves on. You feel like you just can't get in and get under the hood and really see what's going on. It's very abstract. Maya tends to feel very natural, almost like you're working on an actual set, dressing a set, or working on an actual physical miniature. It's that intuitive.
One of the really good strengths of Maya that we were very impressed with right off the bat is its modeling tools. We were kind of concerned at the beginning about its hard surface modeling tools. We heard that it was really good at creating curvy surfaces, characters, things like that, but we did a lot of work with spaceships and helicopters and airplanes, and so we needed great polygon modeling tools. And as it turns out, it has excellent polygon modeling tools. It actually allowed us to drop a lot of the software that we were using before for modeling in the favor of Maya.
Maya allows artists to basically worry about the art and not have to be burdened by technical difficulties or complexities of the software package. Even though I've just begun to use Maya, it's clear that it's going to be the software package of choice to bring 3D movement into my 3D environments that we create here at Orphanage.
Maya really allows us as a company to focus our efforts as far as 3D goes. It makes us much more efficient in our pipeline because we have to use less tools to achieve the same or actually a better result. So that's a huge cash savings for us right there, both in time and in product. We're very, very happy with it, and we'll continue to use it long into the future.